Ryan Hunter-Reay, his 6th career win and 2nd win in Milwaukee.
Ryan Hunter-Reay wins the Iowa Corn Indy 250.
3 in a row for Ryan Hunter-Reay. The American will take over the championship lead.
3 straight wins last summer vaulted Ryan Hunter-Reay into the IndyCar Series points lead, but he still had to pull off a late season win in Baltimore to stay in the championship hunt.
Ryan Hunter-Reay needs to time this restart perfectly.
Oh, he did.
He did.
He just dusts him.
That's what he had to do.
Ryan Hunter-Reay has pulled off a huge win on the streets of Baltimore.
That's probably the toughest race I've ever drove. I was pushing so hard. The only thing I was doing today was winning, or else I was ending up in the wall.
He shaves 20 points off of the lead, so now what was a 37-point deficit is down to just 17. It's going to come down to a 2-car, 2-team shootout in Fontana. It's the season finale, the World Championships for the IZOD IndyCar Series.
I remember the pressure of that day, and knowing that we had to go have a huge day while Will had a so-so day.
And the final race of the 2012 IZOD IndyCar Series gets the green flag. We're underway for 500 miles.
Early on, the 2 title contenders found themselves together on the track, battling for 13th place.
Oh no! Will Power spun!
Power's in the wall!
Oh, unbelievable.
When Will went out, the pressure actually went on. When I saw him lose it, I didn't know how close he was to hitting me. But immediately, I took a deep breath in, and I felt the weight come down on my shoulders. Like, all right, now it's on. Like, now it's up to us to go win this thing.
Ed Carpenter will come off of quarter number 4, and he is going to win, while Ryan Hunter-Reay is the champion for 2012.
Well, there's just so many things going through your head at that moment. All the people along the way that have helped you. All the people that have believed in you and pushed you along. It's just overwhelming. I mean, you can't possibly comprehend all of it in one night. This hasn't sunk in yet. I just drove 500 miles like it was for my life. I cannot believe we're IndyCar champions. I can't even believe this. My dream has come true. This is unbelievable.
Less than 2 months after winning the championship, Ryan Hunter-Reay is in Indianapolis, where he'll officially be crowned the champion.
I'm excited about it. It's cool, man. Like, the 28 car is going to be in there, and you know, it's our team win the championship. You over the years, you've been to so many banquets, you've seen so many guys win the championship or win the Indy 500, and it's, you know, you're always the one sitting there listening to it. Now it's like, man, it's good time. It's pretty cool.
After racing for 7 different teams in the last 10 years and being completely out of racing for 2 seasons, Ryan has found a home with Andretti Autosport.
I give Andretti Autosport a lot of credit. Even during thin times, you know, they keep on their guys, as many as possible, and you know, we really don't see that seasonal influx of guys right before the season, which is a great thing. I mean, I think it's, you know, these guys work hard enough. They deserve that stability. That's important, you know. The sport's about people, and any team sport's about people, and you got to look after your people. That's number one.
Today, Ryan has a media event at the race shop with teammates Marco Andretti and James Hinchcliffe and owner Michael Andretti.
You don't act your age.
Not at all. Age is a state of mind.
You act much younger.
Getting old is mandatory, but growing up is optional. Remember that.
The team is unveiling their 2013 race cars. The big news today is that Ryan is switching from 28 to number 1, which traditionally goes to last year's champion.
How do you leave number 1 the way it is?
I like it. It's pretty cool. I mean, I love the 28, so it's hard to switch. But
well, hopefully you won't have the 28 for 1.
Right, that's the plan. You like the one? I mean, it's something we can use too.
Yeah, and it's, you know, when I drove, I was proud of that.
Yeah, go now?
It's more than a number change for Ryan. The number signifies the 28 million people battling cancer worldwide. His mom died of cancer in 2009, which led him to help found the Racing for Cancer program.
It wasn't the most straightforward decision. Obviously, the 28 has a lot of meaning to me and so many other people. So to change it to the number 1, was a decision that you know, went back and forth for a couple weeks.
Ryan earned it, and he should be number one, and so did the whole 28 team earn to be that. And so that's why we did it. And I think it's great for our sponsors to be able to, you know, carry the number one. And I know 28 was very special to Ryan, so we tried to make the number one a little special by incorporating a 28 in it. So I think we accomplished everything we wanted.
You only get so many opportunities in your lifetime to run the number one. We've earned this right to run it, and we're going to fight harder to keep it. So let's do it.
He became the fourth different driver to win a championship for Michael Andretti and the first American champion in the series since 2006.
First championship ring.
First of hopefully many.
That is so cool.
You deserve it. You did a great job this year.
Thanks.
It won't fit.
There's some liquid soap. It's too funny. Nothing can be easy.
Is it really stuck on?
Yeah. I got it. Well, that was. Thank you, though. And I'm all wet. No, thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.
Ryan Hunter-Reay, an American champion. Brought to you by Firestone. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone. While Indianapolis begins its day, Ryan Hunter-Reay and his wife Becky are already hard at work on tonight's speech.
So I really need to start finalizing the order of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we won the championship the day of the race and the banquet was the next day, I wouldn't have all this time to think about,
do over it?
You know, years and years down the road, and you know, everybody that's had such an impact on my racing career, which is way too many to list. So there's just so many people.
I know.
I mean, that's what it's about.
Just as long as you have a big, long, proper thank you to me, it's good.
To you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about me.
Well,
in the
that's the
whole
thing.
speech.
You know, do you put like you and
No.
and my dad and Michael last, or does that go first?
Don't even put me in it.
Oh.
Oh.
Stop.
You can put one thing.
I'm gonna thank you. You know, we do this whole thing together, but how?
Well, don't make it like a big, long thing, though. Get me all emotional.
I won't get you emotional.
Becky will soon have their first child. They told the team while celebrating their championship on the stage in Fontana.
You've been working on this for weeks. You've got every point you want to make.
I've been working on it for weeks.
Well, kind of.
Not really.
Well, I've been talking about it.
You've been talking about it.
I warned you a month ago, and I said,
In one of your
make
the other
sure
most
this doesn't
fun.
come down to the day of it that you're trying to scramble to get it together. Where are we?
This is like goes right back to me being a kid in school where I could never turn in a homework project on time. How you feeling today?
Fine.
You all right?
Yeah. Big.
Big?
Yeah. Try walking around
Ready to be done with it?
with a balloon in your belly. Yeah. I sent an address here, and they sent the wrong one, so
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Well, it's 10 in the morning.
I know. Well, I guess maybe
Yeah.
when you go to sponsor someone, I'll drop you off and go up to the mall for a second. I mean, the dress kind of work. I don't know.
Go up to the mall for a second. It's on the other side of Indy.
Well, let's get this done then.
Yeah, we gotta get going for sure.
Okay.
But don't spend all day at the mall.
It's hard to find a dress that fits a pregnant lady. I haven't bought one maternity thing, and I'm not going to start today.
I don't know about that bit about thanking those, you know,
Which one?
you know, that I guess discounted us and
No, but that's...
never rated
You
us.
didn't have a ride for 2
But
years.
it is a motivation, but it is a negative.
You can have negatives in you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's made you stronger is because of people doubting you. Shit.
It's one thing that, yeah, definitely gives
A
you a kick in
reporter
the
forgot
ass.
to mention you as an American going into this season.
You know, like I'd like to thank my, you know, teammates from years past that have had, you know, an influence on me, like Jimmy, you know, TK, Ed.
Yeah, but you can mention people quickly and not.
It's just how you fit it into the run.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, thank you, so-and-so. Thank you.
I know, that's the worst.
Yeah, so you have to, it has to have some bit of a flow to it.
Once you get it all put on paper, are you going to be nervous?
I don't think nervous is the right words. It's more just you're hoping that you get everybody in that you want to get in and get it across the way you want it to get across, you know. Are you going to cry? Don't cry.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, right. You'll be fine.
Emotions.
Back, you'll be like,
I probably will.
that's why I love you, though.
I'll cry.
All right, let's get moving.
All right.
Meanwhile, across town, the venue is also getting ready for tonight's event.
Test, 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 test. 1, 2.
In a few short hours, drivers, owners, sponsors, and fans will listen to Ryan officially close out the 2012 IZOD IndyCar Series season.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Check. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
In her new dress, Becky and Ryan Hunter-Reay walk the red carpet for the first time as IndyCar Series champions.
How often do you wake up in the morning and realize you're the 2012 IndyCar Series champion?
You know, the week after, 2 weeks after I was like, wow, this is reality. But now we're so focused on 2013.
Have you moved on already?
We're focused on 2013, but tonight will be fun.
It's a night to celebrate a championship and time to share their news with the IndyCar community.
Look how big Becky is. Yeah.
I didn't even know you were pregnant. Oh my God!
Hey, all right? Yeah. Speech took up like 3 days of my, all my time. Just trying to get everything. There's so many people that,
This is gonna be a long one, huh?
Oh, man. I'm gonna drag it out so long.
Mine's only gonna be like 2 minutes.
And before too long, Ryan's big moment has arrived.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for your 2012 IZOD IndyCar champions, Ryan Hunter-Reay and Andretti Autosport. But if we can get the whole team up onto the stage.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, guys.
This is a tremendous honor to be standing here tonight. This is something that you always shoot for as a driver, to be the IndyCar champion, to be the Indy 500 champion. We still haven't accomplished that. We have a long way to go. But to be standing up here tonight, talking to all of you, it's a room full of people that understand just how hard it is to compete for an IndyCar championship, let alone to win one. From the bottom up, there's been some rough times for sure in my career. Jumping from team to team was a tremendous opportunity, but at the same time, every year I had to start off with a different group of people. And being young and maybe immature at times, I didn't understand how to deal with that and really how to make the most of it in such a short amount of time. But I learned a lot from that. And, in 2005, I found myself at the wrong situation, the wrong team, and that was followed with 2 years of no ride, jobless, sitting at home thinking about my dreams kind of going away. And it was complete purgatory. I mean, it was terrible. And that time period made me, I think, the driver I am today. I found a desire and a passion for the sport that I didn't know I had to that point. Getting back into IndyCars, I've got to thank Bobby Rahal for giving me that huge opportunity in 2007. That was certainly a big deal. I remember trying the ethanol suit on in the bathroom there at the shop and thinking, oh my God, here we go. I remember sitting around one day joking with Bobby about, we're talking about girls or something else, I'm not sure, and he told me, just remember this, you're going to lose a 10th for a girlfriend, You're going to lose 2/10 when you get a motorhome. And you're going to lose 3/10 when you get married. So now here I am with a motorhome, and we're expecting, you know, a little one here pretty soon. So I don't know where that equation's going. Hopefully it doesn't catch up to me here pretty soon. My teammates, Marco and James, you boys, this is our championship. Couldn't have done it without you. You guys really, you put a lot of effort into this thing. And, you know, the chemistry that we had from the beginning of the season, you know, working at preseason testing in Sebring, going all the way through the year, it really made a huge difference. Somehow, oh, geez, now here they come. I was just going to say, I'm so glad they're not up here right now.
Now, look, I mean, buddy, you brought it up, and we're not here to steal your thunder. But we just want to say one thing. I mean, you've been such a tremendous teammate all year, and the championship, everybody's dream. Absolutely everybody's dream. But there's another award that you're winning tonight.
Where's this going?
That there's one more award. I mean, this one is probably the top one of the night. It's the most prestigious. In fact, it's never actually been given out before.
Cake coming or something?
This is the Teammate of the Year award, and we want to present it to you for being so amazing.
Now, I also want to thank all those who regularly discounted me and bet against me. Thank you for the motivation, because I use it, trust me. At this point, I'd like to take a moment just to remember Dan Weldon. You know, it was just about a year ago, just over a year ago, that we were here in Indianapolis going to his memorial services. And Dan was a father, you know, he was a husband, he was a friend, and he was a hero to so many. And we'll never forget him. We never do. And his DW12 right here on the stage put up some amazing racing, just as he would. So we'll never forget Dan, that's for sure. And Michael, I can't thank you enough, buddy. I knew joining your team in 2010 was a huge opportunity, and that, you know, to get that first win with you as sole owner was a special one. I knew we were going to have a good time together. So it was tough times in 2010 too, and you made it happen. So thank you very much. Thanks for having me as part of the family, and hopefully we'll go get some more. And my beautiful wife Becky, she had to deal with me this whole time. Oh, there she goes. She said she wasn't going to cry, but I think she is. Thank you so much for dealing with me on a regular basis. You know, it's such a pressure-packed season, and coming down to the end there, you know, you've always been my biggest cheerleader. You grew up in a racing family. You understand what it takes to do well in the sport, to succeed in the sport, and the dedication needed. You know, I can't thank you enough. You're a great partner. I love you. You know, my dad, I got to thank my dad where it all started. Go-karting, plain and simple, wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be standing on the stage if it weren't for you. Instead of going out and pursuing your own hobbies, you know, playing golf, doing whatever you wanted to do, you stuck your kid in a truck and drove me around the country, you know, with a go-kart in it. A lot of people thought you were nuts, but we made it a long way, and thank you so much for that opportunity. Really appreciate it. So in closing, 2012's in the record books. You know, we won the championship, but we still have so much to accomplish in this sport. And this group of people right here behind me is hungrier than ever to get it done. So I just want to thank my guys one more time, thank the crew. Each and every one of you is a huge part of what we did here. And I know you're getting tired of hearing me talk, but man, you guys did an awesome job. So thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you for being a part of it. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, please, one more time. A standing ovation, if we can, for your champion 2012, Ryan Hunter-Reay.
Congratulations. Thank you, Roger.
Well deserved.
Thank you very much.
You did a nice job up there, too. Real proud of you.
Thank you.
After receiving all the awards and the $1 million bonus, Ryan Hunter-Reay will always be known as an IndyCar champion. Ryan Hunter-Reay, an American champion, was brought to you by Firestone. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone. 3 weeks after being crowned IndyCar champion, Ryan Hunter-Reay became a father. Ryden James arrived a few weeks early. giving them the best Christmas present any parent could ask for.
Father's going excellent. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, haven't been getting quite as much sleep as I'd like, and that was hard for me to kind of adapt to, because I'm one that likes my 8 hours of sleep. Every day is different, and just to really see how much of a miracle life is, and just the growth there, and it's mind-boggling every day.
An off-season test in Sebring is Ryden's first chance to visit Daddy at the office.
You gotta put him in the car real quick.
Come here, Uncle Hitch.
It's Rod James.
What's up, RJ?
He's a little asleep.
Aww, a little adorable is what he is.
Hey. He's out of it, huh?
Racing is my life, and that's what I care about. But in the big scheme of things, it's about family, and I couldn't be happier that he's here.
2012 was a career year for Ryan Hunter-Reay with his first championship and child. But the 32-year-old is looking toward the future.
I just really focused on 2013. I'm not even thinking about 12 anymore. But we're going to have to be a lot stronger than we were last year to win this year, and that's how we're going about it. Is that it's going to take a lot more to win, and it is every year. It's just natural evolution of racing.
And he will go through this season with the #1 on his car, knowing that everyone on the grid will be gunning for him.
It's a relief. You have that trophy nobody can take away from you, and you just do your thing. And you know, he's a good guy, a very good race car driver, so he's going to have a little bit of pressure, but for me, I enjoyed it a lot.
It's almost a little bit relieving, because you know you've won a championship, especially if it's your first. Then you know it's kind of nice to go into the year. Maybe you're a little more relaxed.
To know that it's yours, you know, it's ours for sure. It's we won the championship. You can say what you want about, you know, future this or future that, and well, can you do this? Can you do that? Well, you know, it's not just one race. Put a whole season together. Put a championship together in what is one of the most competitive times in IndyCar. So I'm very proud of that. That's one thing that I really love most about it, is that it can't be taken away, and that forever I'll be an IndyCar champion. Very proud of that.